Hello and welcome to Sunstar Knits. I am Eleanor and this is my very first podcast of 2025. I have 2 finished objects, 3 whips. We'll have a slight change of scenery because 2 of my whips are not in my room and I've got 4 people visiting my house today. So, yes, I'm talking quietly because people are still sleeping because it is 7:40 in the morning. But yes, that is what will happen if this is insanely quiet. I will raise the audio sound, or I will try to. Never done that before, but yes. And then I have a bit of a life update. So, first finished object is my porcelain sweater. This is blocked and washed, so you can see the full thing. So that's all of the stuff. Oh, sorry. I'm on the floor of my bedroom, so you're a bit precariously perched on a bed that's opposite mine. But yes, that's my bed back there. My room is a mess, and that's actually kind of the cleanest part of it, unfortunately. It's part of the life update. But yes, I finished the porcelain sweater. I do have a project vlog on this that'll come out in 2 weeks. I used drops Flora and drops brushed alpaca silk in the colors off-white and then indigo for the Flora, blue Flora, and cobalt for the blue alpaca. The alpaca is super soft. I wore this yesterday. It's very warm. So I can't wait to wear this more. It blocked out beautifully. The sleeves used to be, so now they're like down by my knuckles. They used to be like up here. And the body just like bloomed. It was beautiful. But yeah, I started it the December 30th. I finished it January 15th, or I finished the knitting January 15th. Came off the blocking boards and all the ends were felted and woven in. Not the 18th, the 17th. The 17th. So, yes. My next finished object is, oh, yeah, and like if you got kind of all notes, I have a bit of qualms with the pattern because there's like the chart is a bit messed up. Where is it? Yeah, that's messed up from the chart in the arms, so I've got kind of more details. And then I also put this on a Ravelry project page. So I actually have, this is one of my older ones before I started YouTube. I don't remember the name of the pattern, but it's the vest with just some simple twisted cables. It's all purl, so if you don't like purling, do not do this pattern because it's literally all purl on one side. But yes, it was very fun. I quite enjoyed it. And there's the option to make this into a cardigan. I'll put the name of the pattern up here somewhere. But yes, so my second finished object, I actually finished all of the knitting Christmas time, like a couple days after Christmas, and then I sat on the blocking boards for a week because I was gone, and then I did all the buttons and stuff a couple days ago, and felted in all the ends and all that. But it is my book club cardigan. So this pattern, absolutely loved. Sorry. just a few qualms. So one, totally is not enough buttons for the length I did. She says you should do 4 buttonholes and like obviously sew on 4 buttons. Probably needed about 6 instead. So this is an open cardigan. It's going to not be ever be closed. It's just going to stay open, and buttons are kind of going to be for decoration. Another thing, the way this button band is worked up, she has you, it's a double knit button band, which is really nice. Like, I'm cool with that. But she has you pick up stitches, like pick up and knit stitches in every stitch. Like, there's no like pick up 3, skip 1, like a 3 out of 4, or like a 2 out of 2, or 2 out of 4, or 2 out of 3 pickups count, which I think there needs to be, because I had to aggressively block it lengthwise for the button band to stay flat. And one of the things about that is now when I button it, the ends aren't the same length. So let me button the last button. So the ends are not the same length. So that's another reason. So you can just barely kind of see. It's more noticeable when it's flipped upside down. But other than that, I absolutely love it. I love the color. I love the pattern. Sorry. I love the pattern. It's super warm too. Again, I used Drops Nepal in the color light beige with 4mm needles. I did not size down for the ribbing. Oh, maybe that would have helped if I sized down for the button band. But did not size down for the ribbing. And I did make the pockets. I saw a gripe that someone was like, yeah, the pockets aren't big enough to do a put your phone in or anything. So she has you like, you're supposed to knit the pattern all the way through the back side of the cardigan. So I just did the top parts because you can't see it anymore. And then I made the pockets big enough to fit my phone and all that. So absolutely love it. Well written pattern, explained pretty well. Yeah, I like it a lot. I don't know if I'll make it again anytime soon, and if I do make it again, I'll probably make a cropped version in like a fun color. But I'm gonna give it a break for a while because this was a big project that took a lot of yard. Sorry, I know this sounds lazy, but I'm normally in bed until like 8:30 or 9 on weekends, and even later on weekdays, because I don't have work in the morning and I just do schoolwork in bed until I get hungry, which is around like 11:30, 12 lunchtime. So okay, so those are my 2 finished objects. So they are both coming on my little trip with me, but we're gonna leave that till the end. Actually, no, we'll talk about that now, and then we'll do whips, and then we'll be done. That way, because my whips are currently, I have 3 whips, and one's right next to me, and the other one's, actually, I'm not going to show you one. So I've got 1 new whip, and then 2 whips you've seen. I've not worked on the Bernadette blouse at all. I've pretty much solely been working on this. So I've not worked on anything else at all. I worked on, so sorry, I don't know why I'm yawning so much. I also didn't get to bed till like 10:30 because I got home late. But yes, so I worked on the Bernadette blouse. I've not worked on the Bernadette blouse. I did. Okay, I guess we're talking about whips. Yeah, my last whip. So hold on, I gotta pop over here. Okay, so my third or second whip is this is a gift net for my father. It's all bunched up right now. But if you can see, I don't remember the last time you saw it, probably the last time you saw it, it had color work up here. So that's why I kind of haven't been working on it. I did work on it over while I was gone. I got all of it fixed and re-knitted and reattached over the new year. Oh, I don't know what that is. Oh wait, no, I do know what that is. But I put the color part on. I started on the yoke. I got half of the decreases going, and then I was like, I better have him try it on. I doubt I need to, but fit changes and stuff changes once you like put the yoke on. So I had him try it on, and where it had previously been way too big in the body and not quite long enough, so I was thinking I could just block it down. It was way too short and probably had a bit 0 to like -1 inches of ease. So I believe that's 0 to 2 inches of positive or negative ease. So I put in lifelines around. I put on a lifeline around the body, a lifeline around the sleeves, and I ripped back all the color work, and I put the sleeves on hold, and I knit up about 4 more inches onto the body. And then I put it all back together, and now I just gotta work on the sleeves. So this will be kind of my next one because I want to have it done before my dad's birthday, which is mid-February. So that's that one. And then I'll talk about it and I'll show it to you. Actually, no, I'll talk about it now. I'll talk about it later, actually. I'll tell you my plans right now. So, today is the 20th? No, it's the 19th. I am going to Scotland with my sister, my oldest sister, the one I made the Arctic Light sweater for. We are leaving on Wednesday, the 22nd, and I will not be back until the next Wednesday, the 29th. So we are going to Scotland. I have not yet asked her, but I will take a whole lot of pictures, and worst comes to worst, I'll just do like a slideshow in the beginning of my next podcast all about it. I will talk about it. It'll be super fun. I'll probably film a segment like right after I come back talking about it. But we're doing a couple of tours. We're gonna eat good food. We're gonna make some Islander purses at the Islander workshop in Edinburgh. We're gonna learn to spin some yarn. I don't know where. That was my Christmas present, was a spinning class in Edinburgh. So that's fun. So yeah, I will try and take some videos, take lots of pictures. And I'm bringing one knitting project because I'm probably gonna get yarn there. I don't know. I don't really have a plan like I did for Italy, so I don't know. We'll just kind of feel it out. I might bring couple balls of extra yarn. I don't want to bring anything too big because we're only taking a personal item and a carry-on. So I've got a Cotopaxi like backpack, like travel backpack, and like a rolling duffel bag that I'll be packing. So I don't know how much space we're gonna have. But yes, Oh, yeah, also some changes for my winter knitting plans because I put in a 2025 restricted buy on patterns, or no buy with rules on patterns. I have decided I'm going to change some stuff because free patterns in my mind don't count. I can download and knit as many free patterns as I want because I'm not paying for them. So I have switched stuff. So my third whip is actually a replacement for the Pearl Soho hooded scarf. I don't remember the name of that pattern. The hooded scarf. So it is a free pattern I found on Drops because I got way too much of the Drops Flora and Drops alpaca. I had a full extra ball and 2 full skeins of the alpaca and a full skein of the mohair or Flora in the blue of this. So this blue, and then I have 2.5 skeins of the Flora in off-white and 3 and a little bit more balls of the alpaca in the off-white. So I've made the hood in blue, but I still have 1 skein of each left. So I am going of the blue left. So I'm going to divide the mohair in 2, and I'm going to start on the shawl with blue. Oh, no, my plan changed. I want blue tips. So I'm going to divide the white, or I'm going to divide the 2 balls of mohair because that has less meterage in half. And then I'm going to start on the white part of the shawl. So the thing is, I'm planning on doing an I-cord binding like the Sophie scarf and like kind of do like a dupe Sophie hood because I'm doing it in garter stitch. Like it's a different construction than the Sophie hood because Sophie hood is like flat and then you seam it up and like all the way down the back, whereas this one you've got like a panel here and then you picked up stitches and you worked down. I don't remember if I told it, but it's the winter hug hood on the Drops website. I just didn't do the rib pattern. I just did it all in garter stitch. So that's what that is. And then I was planning on casting the hood off and then doing the scarf and then sewing it back up. But I'm thinking I'm going to do the scarf, but only put the I-cord edge on one side. So then I can sew it up and then do the I-cord edge the rest of the way around. But I kind of don't, or I just don't do the I-cord edge and I put it on afterwards. I think I'm just going to do that. I don't do the I-cord edge and I'll just put it on afterwards. And I'll work it like that, and I'll sew it in, and then I'll do the I-cord edging. Perfect. Talking it out works great. So that'll be my plain knitting and my Scotland knitting. That's the one project I'll bring to Scotland. And I'll just knit the Sophie scarf part, or the scarf part, as long as my yarn allows, pretty much. So that's what I will do. So I will go show it to you right now, and then I will, or actually, I'll just put some B-roll. So I'll film it. That way I don't have to talk, because it's pretty simple. So I'll sign off here. This is a short one, which is good, because next week's is already over an hour. I think with the outro, it'll probably be like an hour 10. So I doubt I'll get very many views on that, but hopefully a nice short one beforehand. Or people who like knit and watch a YouTube video like I do will see that and be like, score, premium content, knit through the entire thing. But yeah, doing the shorts kind of messed up my views, so I don't know anymore what to do. And then TikTok got banned today, so woke up and was like, oh, the app's still here, score. And then was like, and got the notification, was like, oh, fudge, I'm totally addicted to this app, and now I'm getting cold turkey, like, it taken away from me. So I only stayed in bed for 30 minutes after my alarm, and I read some, and then I watched Instagram stories. Not the same, I kept trying to swipe up. But yes, so I will see you guys next. I'll see you guys in February. I don't want to figure out the date. I'm too tired. I'm gonna go get some breakfast and film that B-roll. And I kind of freaked out because I saw in some stories that CapCut had the same notification. I was like, now CapCut was banned. But then I opened the app on my phone and it was like fine. And the version I have on my computer is downloaded onto my computer, so I feel like I'll still be able to use it anyways. So yeah, I should be able to edit this morning and then get it all ready to post out. And you don't get to see all of that. Oh, now I'm cold. Okay, well, I hope you had a wonderful first month of 2025. I will be off. Have a great day.